Hello, beautiful people. I'm Darnaya Darice, and welcome to another video. Listen, today's video, I'm getting into all of these good books that I actually found in my closet, and they've been in that closet for about 2 years. We've been in this house for 2 years now, and it stayed in the storage bin, and I forgot all about them. Listen, don't judge me. Don't judge me. You got something you forgot about in your house, okay? But I have been checking my computer. I have been inspired to check everywhere to see all of the books that I have that I haven't read yet. But before I get into those really quickly, let me plug in my husband's 2019 novel debut, Memphis: The Last Supper, One Family Under Fire. It is on Amazon. This is a thick read. If you love family drama, powerful families, and this is about a powerful Black family, the Memphis family. If you watch Scandal, listen, it's some Scandal references. Go pick up the book on Amazon and take a week or two or less to read it and leave a review. Let us know what you think. But here's the mini synopsis. The Last Supper is the opening episode to the world of the Memphis family and their rise beyond power while navigating internal betrayal, external attacks, and the clandestine government agency tasked with taking them down. What follows next is a series of catastrophic consequences, earth-shattering revelations, and gut-wrenching situations demonstrating just how far one family is willing to go to protect their power. This gets good. You're going to learn about Mama Memphis. You're going to learn about Kwame. You have some governor, a female mayor in this book. Like, it's juicy and it's good. All right, so make sure you pick that up. All right, now back to the video. Let's talk about these books that have been sitting. All right, the first one, this book is Have a Little Faith. It is a Christian fiction, which I normally don't. I haven't read a lot of Christian fiction per se, especially lately. This is a book. In Second Charles, they have free bins. You can get books for less, and I have some books from the library that I picked up over time. I just love collecting books, and sometimes I don't even look at them. But this happened to be by 4 best-selling authors, 4 women, and it's Jacqueline Thomas, Rashonda Tate Billingsley, J.D. Mason, and Sandra Kitt. So if you read anything by these 4 ladies, let me know. But it's apparently 4 stories, a collection of stories, and they each tell one in there. So I may check it out. The next one is Gloria Naylor, Mama Day, and this book is postmodern literature, African American lit. It follows a matriarch, and that is Mama Day, she apparently can call up lightning storms and see secrets in her dreams. And it says, but all of Mama Day's powers are tested when her great niece, a stubbornly emancipated woman, finds her life and soul in danger from the island's darker forces. Ooh, this may be a good read. If you read this, and I've seen some reviews on this, pretty good reviews. If you have read this, let me know. Put it in the comments. Let me know what you're reading so far, okay? Let me know. Let your girl know. The next book, these are some biographical reads. This one is an autobiography by Sister Soldier, No Disrespect. This is her 1994 memoir. I had this for a while, like I said, and I haven't read it yet. Forgot I had it, so I definitely want to tap into that. I also have an autobiography called Handle It by Joyce Harriet. And funny, I happened to get this. I was at her book signing. She's a fellow New Yorker. She had a book signing down in Alabama here, and I actually went to it and she signed it. So, you know, I wanted to support, so I got it. So I'm excited to check it out. And I also have this book, Albert Murray, and the Aesthetic Imagination of a Nation. This is apparently literary movement and period piece. Is Black African American literature criticism book. It's the first book length of the study of the writings, work, and life of the Renaissance man and Alabama native Albert Murray. And he was apparently a great musician, and he was also a novelist. I'm getting through these. All right. Now let's talk about Miss Toni. Miss Toni, rest in peace. Look how many books I have by her. I picked up over the years and haven't read yet. I'm so sorry, Toni. I haven't read. But listen, I have all of her, or a lot of her good reads. So, The Bluest Eye, heard so much about it. I kind of have a gist of what it's about because of what I heard in some movies that I watched. It's African American literary fiction. I just haven't read it, so I'm going to tap into that. I also have her second novel that she put out, which is Sula. Okay. And this is actually not a long read. It's only about 72 or so pages. So these are not long reads. So I can get through these pretty quickly. And then, let me check something here. All right, just checking something. Then I have her third novel, Song of Solomon. Let me know if you read this one. This one's a little thicker. It's over 300 pages. And it's, again, African American literary fiction. So I'm excited to read that one of hers. And then I do have 2 out of 3 out of a trilogy. I didn't know, when I picked up this book, I didn't know it was part of her trilogy, but apparently it is. And I have 2 of them. The first part 1 of this trilogy, I have Beloved, which we've seen the movie. So hard, like these, like slave books. Let me know, are you the same? Like slave books, some historical fiction pieces. It's just like, oh, I can only watch as far as film one time. I'm gonna get upset. I don't know. It's just emotions there. But so reading this, I know I'm gonna have to, some of her books, gonna really have to muster up the will to keep on reading. Part 2 is Jazz. I don't have that, so I will have to get that one. But I do have her part 3 of that trilogy, which is Paradise, in hardback, actually. And so I'm excited. And this book is pretty thick. It's pretty thick, but I think it's just because it's a bigger book. It's just at about 300 pages. Okay, let's get into the rest of the hardbacks that I have. Okay, so Uncle Tom's Cabin. Now I have 2 classics, Uncle Tom's Cabin and The Prince. Okay, Uncle Tom's Cabin by Harriet Beecher Stowe. You should have heard it. It was on some people reading list. I didn't actually read this whole book when I was in school, so you know, I will get around to reading this one. It's a classic. And I'll see my own points and views from it. Because you know how you get other people's viewpoints and you may have a different perspective. You may see something new, something fresh. You know, that's what I kind of like to do when I'm reading. I want to get my viewpoint, my take from it. And The Prince by Machiavelli. My husband have read this. I love this cover. I actually picked this up a few years ago when this was reprinted in these covers at Second and Charles. It is a political philosophy. Look, I got the stale bookmark thing in there. It is Italian history, political science. If you love that, you should pick this up. My husband have great rave reviews about this book. Very informative. So I'm excited to read that classic. Also, woo! James Patterson Cross, come on. Do you have this book? Let me know in the comments. I watched the show. Did you see that show? I believe it's on Prime Video with Aldous Hodge playing Cross, and it was pretty good. It's just season 1 on there, so I maybe before I watch in season 2, I want to read the whole book so I can get some spoilers on what I don't know after season 1. And I'm also excited to see how how straight to the point if the show actually follows exactly like this book. All right, and then I also have another nonfiction. This is a business management book, Driving Loyalty, Turning Every Customer and Employee into a Raven Fan for Your Brand. That kind of rhymes. Raven Fan for Your Brand. Okay, do we like the rhymes? Do we like the rhymes? Okay, this is by Kirk Kazanjian. I hope I'm saying that right. Now, again, if you watch any of my other previous videos, if you haven't, what are you doing? Okay, subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment. Let me know what you're doing this year. What are your goals? What are your reading goals? What planning systems or planners do you have? Let me know. But anyway, my other videos, I always mention, I don't want to say always, that's generalizing, but I have said numerous times, when you get self-help books, personal development books, business management, things of that nature, you will get, to me, in a lot of the books, half fluff and pieces you can take out. So books like these, I take what I need and throw away the bones. Take the meat, throw away the bones. Take your notes, so you know you don't necessarily have to read word for word. You can kind of get the gist and the point when you look at the table of contents, when you read the first few chapters, things of that nature. So I may check it out. We'll see. I've already read, I have 2 books down for my nonfiction read so far. I'm on my 3rd book, so go check out my previous videos so you can see what they are, okay? And my last hardback that I have that has just been sitting is Dean Koontz. Is that how you pronounce it? It's his book, One Day Away from Heaven. One Day Away from Heaven. And this is a horror novel. And so I'm excited to read this one. It says, in a dusty trailer park on the far edge of the California dream, Michelina Belsong contemplates the choices she has made. At 28, she wants to change the direction of her troubled life, but can't find her way until a new family settles into the rental trailer next door, and she meets the young girl who will lead her on a remarkable quest. Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. All right. So those are all of my 15 books. Woo! Child. That are at my desk that I haven't read. And just another plug, when my husband and I, we were homeschooling our children, we picked up this book about Arturo Schomburg, the man who built a library. I just have it up here because I love this little book. I suggest, this is a book recommendation, go pick up a book about Arturo Schomburg for your kids or just for yourself. He has a very intriguing story, very enlightening, so that's a great one too. So let me know in the comments. You made it to the end of the video. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Love whoever all are watching. I appreciate you. Let me know what you're reading. Let me know what books have you found in your closet, in the basement, in boxes, whatever that you haven't read that you need to get to besides your TBR. So this is my owned, pre-owned physical TBR. I do already have a set 25 books that I do want to dabble into in 2025. So if you want to know those, go ahead and watch my video. Look in the description. I have some binge watching video links there you can watch and check it out. And so yeah, but thank you so much for watching this video. On this channel, you'll get lifestyle motivation. We have book talks, book reviews, book recommendations. You have some personal growth videos, motivation, some little vlogs. You get a little bit of everything here, okay? So join the DD crew. I would love to have you. And until next time, in the meantime, in between time, always remember to keep rising. Just be